we have 32 current NFL players and legends who will announce the next generation of players. Also on the stage, we have 32 youth flag football players participating in the NFL Flag Regional Tournament here in Detroit this weekend. Thank you all for being here and representing our game. The draft is a celebration of all levels of football: youth, high school, college, and the NFL. Now this state knows a little something about football, right? So in addition to the success of the Lions, there's another guy who had quite a year along with his teammates.
What's up, Michigan? This crowd is amazing. I wish I could be there tonight, but I feel like some of my friends are in the house. Come on down, guys. Go Blue.
Please welcome the 2024 College Football Playoff National Champions, the Michigan Wolverines.
It's a bit goofy now.
What do you got there? Okay, you ready for round two? Round two of the 2024 NFL Draft is now officially open. The Buffalo Bills are now on the clock.
All right, and away we go. The Buffalo Bills on the clock. They last night passed up 2 opportunities to take wide receivers. Speaking of wide receivers, can someone check on Desmond Howard and make sure he made it through that little experience there? We can only imagine his reaction over on our ABC broadcast tonight. All right, the Bills on the clock here, Mel, what are we thinking?
Wide receiver. You think about where we are right now in terms of the receivers left on the board with Adonai Mitchell, Deion Coleman, Ladd McConkey, Malachi Corley. This is a strong group, and this is a team that could have had Xavier Worthy. Let Kansas City go up and get him in their spot. Could have had Xavier Legette. Let Carolina go up and get him. Hopefully he'll become an outstanding target for Bryce Young. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes will love the speed, the ability to, in space, make things happen, and the punt return ability of Xavier Worthy. So the Bills got extra picks, but they still don't have that receiver. What they need is size, good hands, natural pass receiving skills. Deion Coleman has that. Adonai Mitchell has that. Now you're in the early second round, first pick at 33. I think it's got to be a wideout.
Yeah, and I think the profile of the guy is important here, right? There's a lot of good slot receivers that are going to wind up going off the board. Or let's actually just say guys who have a large percentage of their snaps on the inside. They need an outside lane winner. They need a true one-on-one outside the numbers guy that Josh can continue to develop and have him become the guy he wants to push the ball to in critical situations. They have Khalil Shakir right now, who is a fantastic all-around weapon for Buffalo, and he's going to get better, and he had some great games this year. But they need that true number one, so I think body type and profile is important here.
Yeah, I think I add to that from the receiver standpoint. They got to have one. And let's understand where they are in their program. Sean McDermott, their head coach, they've fallen short the last couple of years. They haven't been able to get over the hump. The wide receiver, they traded Stephon Diggs because he couldn't get along there in Buffalo. Him and Josh Allen kept butting heads. They got to get a receiver and bring him into that system and get him up to speed really quick, because the expectations aren't just to get to the postseason. The expectations are for them to go and compete with Kansas City and Baltimore.
Yeah, they
gotta
made a great move last year. They moved up and got Dalton Kincaid. Dalton Kincaid was Josh Allen's go-to guy.
Yes.
Make no mistake about it. Stephon Diggs was not late. Stephon Diggs had some critical drops. Case in point, the Chiefs game that they could have won on that
Nobody
last
likes
drive
that
had he
guy,
made
bro.
that catch. Wouldn't have been a field goal. Maybe it would have been a touchdown. Bottom line is Dalton Kincaid is the guy that he goes to. Shakir is emerging. Now you add a Mitchell. Now you add a Coleman to that arsenal of talent around Josh Allen, and now you got something. You got to find a way now to get the right guy. Ladd McConkey, some were surprised Ricky Pearsall went ahead of him. Ladd McConkey had a back injury and an ankle, but he's a heck of a player when he's healthy. He's tough as nails, and he's got punt return ability. But what they need is size, some physicality outside. That would be Keon Coleman or Adonai Mitchell.
Yeah, ultimately they need production, right? I mean, look, Stephon Diggs over the past 4 years had almost 450 catches. Okay, I don't care what happened in that Kansas City game. The guy was productive. Over the last 4 years, he was racking up yards. And you're right. You're right. It started to tail off at the end.
Yes.
Profile.